Celeste, you came out hot today, hit a couple of jump shots right at the beginning to start the game. Just what kind of a good feeling did you get right away, seeing the ball go in a couple times there?
Yeah, I mean, my teammates just finding me when I'm open, and just being confident, shooting the ball. Like I said before, I work really hard on my jump shot and my shot, and just with my teammates always competing in practice. So just being able to get it off and get the scoring starting early for us, so that we can come back and play some good defense to keep it rolling on offense.
Can you talk about also playing with the emotions of senior day? Your dad's here, you're celebrating your career, then have to go right into a game. Like, how can you explain that process or how you feel doing it?
Yeah, I kind of got a head start because last year, it was supposed to be my last year, but I think it's just a proud moment. Sometimes it's hard to sit back and reflect on everything and my whole journey. And so I think more than anything, just being proud, and then I love playing basketball and it's what I like to do. And so just being focused on the game plan, and we still got a lot more ways to go. And so just trying to stay focused and not really think too deep into the past roads or the future roads, but trying to stay focused on the present moment.
And you also talk about more games coming up. Today, though, you clinched #1 seed in the conference tournament. You also now have at least a share of the regular season title. Can you kind of explain how you're feeling those?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but we still got 2 more games left that we want to outright win it. So we just trying to stay focused. But I mean, it's pretty cool right now, and we honestly didn't talk about it. But I think it's just getting back into the gym, working in practice, and getting ready to be a team that we honestly have our loss to in the conference.
Like you mentioned, there's still so much basketball to be played. But what is the legacy you think of the senior class?
I think it's really big, honestly. From all walks of life, honestly. It's really cool to see, we have Bex, we have Carla, JC's been here for 4 years, and we got a couple of transfers and Ricky's been here. So, it's pretty cool to have that diversity of experience from all around, international to, the States. And so I think it's pretty cool. And then honestly, since before I got here, these girls have given their hearts to this program, and they made a change. And so the only thing I hope to do is come in and make an impact as well with them. So it's, pretty cool to share this group with these girls. They're really special to me, and, they're going to be my sisters forever.
They got within 5 at the end of the third. Can you talk about how fourth went?
Yeah, I mean, they just, they came back, they fought, they're a tough team, they're not like any other team in the conference, honestly. So they're definitely hard-nosed, they get after it. So I think with us, it's just staying level-headed, sticking to what we know, sticking to the game plan, and just going out there and executing.
Can you talk about the atmosphere today? And you guys felt like a crowd problem, but it's no longer like Caitlin Clark's coming. It's no longer excuses. It seems like this crowd is coming out for Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, just to have an environment like this, is amazing, especially for girls basketball. I mean, I'm sure since, these girls were freshmen here, it wasn't packed like this. And I think it's just credit to how much work that they put in and what they've been able to accomplish throughout the year and the years that they've been here. So, it's exciting to be a part of it later down the road for them. But, it's a great environment. I love playing in the shot. It's probably one of my favorite places that I've played at in college. So I really enjoyed it.
Celeste, you mentioned the experience you guys had. And you've been on a couple different teams now. When you struggle early, you lose to USC, lose to UCLA, and like you said, you lost to Michigan, you haven't lost in 2024. How important was that experience to help you guys get over those humps and not kind of fall backwards after that loss to Michigan?
Yeah, I mean, it was really important for us. We didn't gel the way we wanted to in the beginning of the season, but obviously that takes growth. We had a lot of new pieces. We were just trying to piece things together, and so just learning from those experiences of those losses. But we learned throughout the season that what makes a really great team is learning from wins. So just continuing to get better and continuing to compete. Those losses did hit us hard, and we didn't want to feel like that again after those losses. So just keeping our head down in practice and trying to work.
You said you guys didn't gel early. Obviously new pieces, you're trying to put everything together, but were there moments early on where you were like, this could be special, this could be what it is right now?
Oh, for sure. We definitely knew that we had really good skilled players, very versatile. So, we knew that we had a good team out there. But it's all about piecing it all together. And so, obviously, in the beginning of the season, everybody struggles trying to piece in their new plays. The coaches are trying to figure things out as well. And so, just trying to gel together and mold together, which I feel like we're doing a really good job of right now. You know, obviously it's a struggle in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, and once we started to get the hang of it, I think it's helped us out tremendously.
It kind of seems like the Big Ten season is about to come full circle, facing Michigan, the only team we lost to. How badly do you want to pick up that win and kind of avenge that first loss?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we go after every team, honestly. We want to win every game. And so I think it's important to just focus on that next matchup, which is Michigan at the moment. And it's going to be our real last home game. So it's going to be definitely for sure fun. And so we just got to work on the things that we weren't good at. We're not the same team that we were when we played them the first time. And I'm sure they're not either. And so we're just going to have to go out there and compete like we do every other night.
Personally, where do you feel like you've improved the most since that game?
I think just consistency, just finding my teammates, being around my teammates more, learning where they like to catch the ball, learning where I need to be when they're in certain spots, just, you know, regular basketball stuff.
Celeste, you are a vet, but this is your first year in the program, obviously. You played Michigan already, but we didn't get a chance to talk to you last time. What does the rivalry mean, Ohio State versus Michigan, and how have you experienced, how have you seen the culture, like, difference?
Yeah, I've been a part of some really cool rivalries, honestly, in my years of college basketball. But this one is it's definitely different. It's, you know, from when we went in there and played them in Ann Arbor to now them coming down here, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot more, especially to the program, to the school, to the university. And so just I think understanding those rivalries is important for us athletes because, you know, you just know how bad you want it as a school and as a program. And just all the people before us, the legacy that they have left and, you know, all the legacy of the rivalry is definitely for sure cool.
And just another question about today's game. It seemed like Bree and Brene were both cooking a lot, like especially in the second half. What was your game plan stopping them, especially in the press?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, we called up the press a little bit towards the end, but it was just, you know, helping each other, you know, playing our defense that we know how to play and just trying to be in the gaps for each other and trying to help each other out slowly.
In the second half, it seemed like you offense slowed down in the third quarter. You're trying to take out more of the clock. Like, do you feel like you all played better whenever you're able to go faster, take shots earlier in the shot clock? Or?
I don't know if we necessarily play better. I think it's all about execution, so we're definitely just trying to get the best shot that we can, whether it be that we have to make an extra pass or whether it be an early shot. I think for us it's just finding the best shot, and whenever that is in the shot clock, it's when it's going to be.